all of us in North London were hoping for that result, but no one saw that coming. At 3-1, I was pulling my hair. Am I sleeping or am I alive?
Nah, no, nobody saw that one coming. I think we all acknowledged that that was going to be a difficult fixture.
Yeah.
But we expected that whatever is at stake, City was going to pull it off, considering they were going to play away, and uh, and also these weekday fixtures can be tricky. So we thought they were going to grind it. I think when City scored 1-0, I was seeing a situation where like Burnley, they ground out 1-0. So I was seeing a similar situation of them grounding out 1-0, but then uh, Moyes had other plans.
But I think that was where their problem was. At 1-0, Everton did not look like they were producing any chances. And at 1-0, City just decided to get methodical. Just, okay, we're just going to see this out. This is it. We're not going to rush on the goals. They're almost sure of the points. They were
Mhm.
almost like, if we just grab another goal towards the end, that's enough. We still have another game before Arsenal and a chance to. And I think Everton caught them flat footed, and I liked it. It could have been 5.
Yeah, I mean, to some extent that is true, but you know, they were leading 1-0, and it's a delicate point, a delicate situation. You still have to secure the 3 points, number one, and number two, you have to get closer to Arsenal on the goal difference. But then you look at how they
So
concede the
handbrake,
first.
yeah.
Say that again.
So
No,
handbrake,
no, not handbrake. Like
yeah.
uh, you score the first goal to get the 3 points. Now you have to look for the
Yeah.
second goal. But then
Mhm.
it's not that they removed the foot off the gas, because if you look at how they concede the first two goals, the first one I think Gay switched off. He doesn't know. He doesn't know, either he doesn't know where the goalkeeper is, but he just puts less pressure on the ball. But then,
Remember, Everton first half were not even in City's half. I remember even the commentator commenting. But the fact they were in that position at that
yeah,
time, what was it telling about City? Because when they went 3-1 up, Everton did not see a chance on this other side. They were all camped at Everton's box, meaning City could have done that and gotten the goals. Whatever
no,
they always want Arsenal to do, they could have
they
done the
literally
same because they did and they got goals. But they
no,
put,
they literally did it in the first half. But
yeah,
you see, sometimes you have to give credit to the defending team. If they defend
yeah,
well, you have to say they defended well.
yeah,
So in the first half, City tried, but Everton defended just so well. You know, so I'm choosing to give Everton credit
hmm,
for that first half, and not
yeah,
make City look like they were not trying, because City
yeah,
camped there. City camped there, but Everton were
yeah,
just too good.
yeah,
So City getting that goal just towards the end of first half, that actually was too good for them, considering the opponent was playing, or the opponent was very pragmatic, and City had
yeah,
to be patient, and then they get
yeah,
that goal. So it's very
yeah,
hard for me to see faults in City's first half. But then when you come in the second half and then you concede that goal through that mistake from Gay, the thing is, you're not supposed to concede a second goal immediately. But then uh, the ball, that set piece, of course, it beats Haaland, and once it beats Haaland, I think O'Brien almost has like a free header kind of,
yeah,
because the only person that could have stopped O'Brien was Haaland, who was in front of him, but nobody put pressure on him, and that's poor defending from Man City. So I
yeah,
think that that first goal, which is their own mistake, coupled with them not really turning on, being like, you know what, we are at 1-1. It's very early in the first half. If we can keep this 1-1 for as long as possible and continue doing what we do, then we have a chance. But then what happens? They find themselves 2 goals down. And then at that point, you're already on the losing part. So you have to go ahead and win it. Now, when they
yeah,
apply that pressure and they post bodies up front, that third goal comes from a throw in, where under, if you are composed, you don't even give away that throw in, because you just won the ball, and then you you give away a throw in.
They got away with a penalty though, right?
Uh
With the Bernardo Silva incident. He literally slammed that guy on the floor.
Yeah,
in the box.
I think that was a penalty according to me.
Yeah,
The only
yeah,
thing is that the camera does not show me when they're taking the corner kick, because what they're telling us is that when Bernardo Silva throws this guy on the ground, the corner kick has
well,
not been taken. But they are not giving us a full view, because
yeah,
they are only
yeah,
showing us Bernardo with this guy
yeah, yeah,
instead of
yeah,
giving us the whole view. Because to
yeah,
me, that is a foul. He took him down.
yeah.
But then, at what point was the ball kicked? They don't give us that. But
That's true.
going off that one, he put him down on the ground, no doubt about it.
Yeah, but what does this mean, though? City have handed it. Do you think?
Yeah, I think it's all handed over to Arsenal, because uh, uh, after City beat Arsenal, and they
Yeah,
went they went on the same points. I said that I'm pretty sure one person is going to blink here, and I don't know
yeah,
who blinks, because
yeah.
none of those teams was showing like top form. The fact
Friend.
that
Yeah,
City beat Arsenal, it made people think that City were in the better form, but it's that beating Arsenal that made City overtake Arsenal in form. They had not
yeah,
been so good, and there was always
yeah.
a chance that somebody was going to blink, and whoever blinks first motivates the other person. So City
Eh,
blinking with when Arsenal
Yeah,
have 3 games to go, and I look at the
yeah.
games that Arsenal have to go. At this point, I might as well as just say, if Arsenal beat West Ham, then that's the title.
But there is
Because
another dynamic to it.
yes,
City have more pressure because they have to play before Arsenal again. I have never been happier for that in my life. They have to play before Arsenal again. They have to play Brentford. And that's
that's true.
more pressure on them.
And
It's
it's like,
even better than, yeah. I'm so
yeah,
happy.
that is true.
Yeah,
They play before Arsenal, and they have even bigger opponents, because they have Brentford, and they still have Aston Villa,
yeah.
which are a bigger opponents. So
But yeah,
and also the fact that if Arsenal picks a draw, if Arsenal ends up picking a draw, Man City still have to recover 4 goals. So that is like the worst it can get for Arsenal. The worst it gets for Arsenal is a draw somewhere. If you
yeah.
were to go down that route, then Man City still have to get a 4 goal difference. And we've just seen how City are playing right now with Rodri out. I just don't think that they can get that goal difference, because even if they score, they are going to concede maybe equal number.
Without
So
Rodri, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
so
Mm.
Arsenal can easily beat Everton, and West Ham. And if Arsenal beats West Ham, then it's done, because Burnley already went down, and Arsenal will meet Crystal Palace a few days before Crystal Palace play the Conference League final.
Yeah, it was equal on points, City on top. Arsenal played two. Pop, pop, wins. City have to play two. It's like those penalties where they don't do alternate. They do one, one, two, one. So they have to play two now. And if they
Yeah,
drop points again, man, they're in trouble.
yeah, they are in bigger trouble if they do that. Like let me say
Yeah,
right now, City dropped points, and now they are waiting for Arsenal to return the favor.
bro. Yeah,
If City drops point again, that favor that they're expecting can never happen, because Arsenal will not drop points in more than one game. If Arsenal
yeah,
drop anything, if Arsenal
yeah.
drop anything, they will not drop in more than one game. So what it means is that if City makes a mistake of not winning their next game, Arsenal should be given the trophy.
Yeah, we'll see. Just the fact that they have to play after they've not won is big. Is That's big pressure on them. They're lucky they're at home, but that's big
Yeah,
pressure on them. We don't have to respond to them yet. You know,
yeah.
they have themselves to respond to themselves first, and if the pressure gets to them at that point,
Mm.
then they'll crumble. We don't have to even play the next round. It's almost like poker. I don't have to show you my cards.
That is true. They put themselves in a hole that they just have to give themselves hope. They have to come out and collect 3 points versus Brentford, and 3 points, not only 3 points, score as many as they can if those
Yeah,
chances are there. So 3 points might not just be good because a 1-0 win will not do them a big favor.
and Brentford is a good team, though. Yeah,
Because even sincerely, today I think an Arsenal fan would have taken a 1-0 win from City.
yep, yep. I was like worst case scenario, 1-0, or even
Yeah,
at 2-1, I was like 3-2 worst case scenario because I
yeah,
saw
because
City scoring two extra goals. Is it?
because I'm not seeing City with that spine to get 3 goals without a response, like Arsenal did
Yeah,
with Fulham. So even
Fulham.
one
Yeah,
nil would have been 1-0 would have been better for Man City. I mean 1-0, Arsenal would have still taken that one.
yeah,
So City dropping points today, they drop again over the weekend. It's done.
yeah. It's done. It's done.
But even if they
But
don't drop,
today,
I just think
David
that
Raya won the gloves. Is it?
I'm saying even if City don't drop points, if Arsenal beat West Ham, it's done.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's starting to fall in place. Today, David Raya won the gloves. David Donnarumma was at 13, Raya at 17, and
Oh,
Donnarumma had 5 more games. So he has 4 more games, and the most he can get to is 17. So he can only equal Raya now.
yeah, they can only.
Yeah, and he was the closest. So, and
Yeah,
yeah,
he
well,
cannot pick.
3 years in a row. Can you believe?
That is
Well,
top.
yeah, that is top goalkeeper. That's a big, 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 big piece in our cog. Yeah, yeah. So I gotta give him his flowers. But today we didn't play, but I was the winner. Can you believe nobody got the 3 points but Arsenal? Arsenal got 2 points off that game.
Oh yeah.
We
Yeah,
got
somebody
most
said.
points.
Somebody said Arsenal should give Tiano Barry a stature
Tiano
outside
Bari needs.
Emirates.
Yep,
Uh,
and Moyes needs to be in the parade, and yeah, and a few other people we need to recognize across the season, including what's this guy from Nottingham, Murillo.
What about Murillo? There is a Murillo was there because he saved that off the line. But what about Wisa's miss the other weekend? Wisa has to be on it. Wisa has to be
Wait,
on it.
wait, wait, wait. No, no, no. He didn't do anything. He didn't
No,
do anything.
no, you remember when Son missed versus when did Son miss versus City?
Yeah,
Just by missing versus City, he was a hero for City. all he had to do was to miss. And just like that, the title was gone. He just had to miss.
yeah, 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 yeah. But he had done them bad for so many years. It was time
Yeah.
to say goodbye in a good way. He's the one who got them out of the Champions League. Yes, but
True.
yeah, oh man, we are marching forward. We are marching forward.
That's a good. I think this has been an Arsenal smart week. Uh, Big one. You collected 3 points. You collected 3 goals.
5 points.
5 points. 5 points plus 3 goals.
Yeah,
That's big.
yeah, that's
That,
big.
that, that
Yeah,
there that there is the title. That right
yeah,
there. Is the title. Uh,
yeah.
I just
I
don't
thought
see
we
how.
lost it at
I just
Bournemouth.
don't see how Arsenal give it up from this point.
Yeah, yeah. If he gives it up at this point, I mean, I've always been a Teta. At some point, I was like, ish, ish, but I was like, whether we win or not, this guy has brought us from far. Just, but if he drops it at this point, I'm gonna ban my. No, I'm not gonna say that.
Uh, I think we are at a point of collectivity.
Yeah,
If if Arsenal does not win it from this point, not just Arteta, but you might need to do another squad cleaning. because
Yeah,
at this
yeah,
point the players have to know that we have to win it.
yeah,
You
yeah,
you just have to uh, at worst if nothing is working for you, get 7, but just get 9. Like 9 are there.
yeah,
You as a player, you've been through the whole season. Some of these players missed out on the title last season, missed out on the other season. You're
yeah.
seeing it right here. If you let this conversation get back to the manager, some of the players just have to go as well, because if they don't see the relevance of winning it from this point, I don't know. I don't know.
But we'll see. I think the title is finally coming to North London. It's never been in North London in its life. So it's finally
Wow.
coming to North London. Yeah. Yeah. We never won it since we moved, and we cannot depend on Spurs.
Nah, they should help themselves first.
Spurs cannot bring the title.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, good times.
Yeah.